to do it.
For those of you who don't know what he's talking about, last time I was on the show, he promised on American Air that he would come and be my guest for a live show that I do every Wednesday.
Is it live like this, or is it live?
No, it's live theatre.
Oh, live theatre?
Bar.
Oh, in a bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I go on a date with a different guy every week, and I wanted Craig to come and be my date one night.
And you know, and I'll be there. I'll text you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, no, the texts are sent to us by the director. He gives us messages like, try and kiss her, or don't let him kiss you, or... Which I think might be fun.
Could be a bit of a problem.
But it's not real life. We play characters.
Okay, then, fine. I'm in.
It's not like this.
All right, so I'm a character then, if I come to...
You create your character, and then you play that character.
All right, I'd like to be an Austrian therapist.
Yeah, that would be great.
I will talk like this the entire time.
Okay. I will be a Serbian adult entertainment woman.
Isn't that what you are? You know, I don't mean in the adult entertainment like a Oho and the Boobans, but I mean, you know, I mean more like in the, you know, you do entertainment for the grown-up people who enjoy watching the television.
Yeah, you dug your way out of that one. Good.
Merci beaucoup. Why do you sound Australian, though?
Because I grew up in Australia.
That's it. I remember now.
Oh, you're remembering. It's Boyana. It's me.
No, I know. I was thinking, now, did you grow up in Australia, or is it an affectation? I couldn't remember.
Wow, that would be really talented of me.
Well, it's what I did with Scotland. I grew up in Dakota. No, it's
That's awesome. I brought my own blue papers, but we talked about it.
All right, performance space.
122 in New York. So we're doing the show in New York in January.
Oh, I'm available in January.
Come and do it then. Performance space 122 is part of the Coil Festival. That's great.
No, I'll do that, though, if I'm in New York in January, which is very possible. Hey!
I just want to know...
It's not Married with Children. Knock it off! How are you? You look well.
I'm good.
You look very beautiful. I like what you're doing with your hair. It's very
Thank you. Well, that's not me. I mean, I have someone doing this for me.
It's not your hair?
Oh, well, yes, it is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's your
yeah.
hair. But someone does your hair. That happens everywhere, though. Lots of women have their hair done by other people. Mm-hmm. It's not just actresses, you know.
I know.
How are things in Paris? Are you still happily there?
I don't know, actually. The last time I went to Paris, I can't even remember where it was.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes me sad for you. I think of you as a very Parisian person.
My heart is so Parisian. I will always be Parisian. But how is Paris right now? I don't know, cold, probably.
Because you're not there, Marianne, that's why.
Oh, that's sweet.
Hey. It's the first time I've ever talked to a French woman on the show. What are you talking about?
I don't know about me to begin with.
No.
It must be my 4th time.
I think you've been here more than that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like five times, yeah.
5.
Yeah, 5 times. Well, I like you.
I mean, I like you too.
Business.
Oh, right.
He's also a writer.
Right.
He knows to stay away because I love my.
Does he work at home then?
Yeah, so he's able to help. Yes.
Right, that's good.
Yeah, he's up at the house. So
is he? Are you good at delegating with that? Because you know.
I think when you have a baby, you try to figure out what happens, who does what, and the first year is like everyone's deciding. You're learning as you go. You know how this is.
Feels a bit like panic all the time. I think.
Sleep deprivation, panic.
Sleep deprivation is the worst, absolutely, for sure,
Yes.
yeah. What do you do for healthiness? Do you go out and run or stretch or do kale yoga or something?
No, I don't have time. Really? I don't work out. I try to diet sometimes, but that never lasts.
Yeah. Now, are you a vegetarian?
No, I eat meat.
Okay. You said that like it was kind of like, okay.
I know. I can't help it. I crave bacon, and I just need something hearty. You know, I'm breastfeeding. I gotta eat.
You do. You lose a lot of calories out the old boobies when you're breastfeeding. Yes.
I love calling them boobies. Is there ever a time you shouldn't call them boobies?
I don't know. I don't know if I really should have said lose calories out of the old boobies either. I don't think that is the proper reverence for motherhood right there. Lose calories out of the old boobies. We need to bring in some more calories. Shore up the boobies.
I love your cow, by the way.
It's not a cow.
I'm
We've been
sorry.
through this before.
It's a horse.
A horse.
I'm sorry. I'm jealous. I wanted to dance with the cow horse. I'm sorry. I don't know my animals, okay? I just eat them. I don't recognize them. That's horrible. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I love you.
Made him peep. I've never seen him do that before.
He's playing peekaboo.
Yeah, he's like, oh, who is it? I can't see you. Oh, I can't.
Peekaboo! Peekaboo! You want some boobies?
Yeah. No. No. You mustn't. You're.
Let's segue out of that.
Yeah.
So you went to Japan.
Shut up.
I'm doing all right.
No, I mean, it's a sensational look you've got going on. I'm very excited, by the way, about tonight because you're going to play tonight as well. You're going to sing.
Yeah, we're very excited and nervous, clearly.
You
to
mustn't be
sing.
nervous. It's going to be great. You guys are going to be the only good thing on the show.
I was going to say that, but I thought
No, you will. I mean, David Tell's here. He's funny, but you guys will be great. And it's the Twilight song, right?
It's the song on the soundtrack.
I love that song.
It's our second time playing ever, and we're on a late night talk show. That's
Sort
a
of.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's like a B. Well, whatever. It's
C.
awesome.
I'd say C,
okay.
D. Yeah, but here's the thing, though. It's the song from. That's my favorite song this year so far.
You're just gonna keep lying to me.
No, it's not. I love it. I can say, the
So you don't even like my shoes.
Vampire song. Here come the werewolves, and they're hunky.
You should never do that again.
You know, when a woman says that to me, that means I'm gonna do it again. Listen.
I forgot how much I loved you.
When a woman says that to me, I know. Well, no. It's Oh wow.
What?
That's amazing.
Thanks. That's from my jewelry line.
Really? You make your own jewelry?
I do, yes.
Girl, you are entrepreneurial.
Thanks. It's called Matlin Era. That's my piece. Thanks.
You do that?
I don't wear sunglasses in the
Would
show.
you do this?
I do this a lot.
Nice.
That's one of my signature moves.
I would like to do this on my show. But CBS won't let me.
They won't allow that.
No. There are a number of hand gestures they have a problem with on this show. Are you a fan of the detective genre, by any
Oh,
chance?
I love it. I mean, they're just so, at this point, they're so
Too many.
insane. Well, there's so many. There's Vegas, there's
No,
Miami.
Vegas is the good new one. Come on, I gotta work here. You're only here for the night.
sorry.
Come on!
So sorry. I feel terrible.
Oh, I'm on Adult Swim. I can be so unconventional. I'm stuck here working at the office. Come on!
I know. I'm very sorry.
That's all right.
No, they're just insane. I mean, I saw a Hawaii Five-0 episode a few months back where the cold open was a man falling through a car, and the rest of the episode was trying to figure out where he came from, and he had fallen from space,
Wow.
from outer space.
Must have been
That's
sweet.
how.
You fell from space and you land in Hawaii? That's it's
Yeah.
mathematically almost
Yeah.
impossible.
I know.
So what
That's
happened?
where-
I'm in. I want to know.
You
So
wanna
he
know the
fell.
rest of the story?
So he fell from
I
space.
believe what happened is there was a murder that was committed on a space shuttle.
You're kidding me. And,
And then-
this is on TV.
It's on television.
I don't feel so bad about this crap anymore. You guys are putting that out. A guy murdered on a spacecraft lands in Hawaii. What's that coming? I go. Really?
Yes, this is happening
Wow.
on TV nowadays.
Well, you
So-
must parody it then. Yes,
Well,
no,
that's
you
the
must.
thing. It's already so insane.
Yeah, right. Man, if you knew how much acid I'd taken, you wouldn't have done that.
Well, I got this one for you because I know how much you love vampires.
I kind of like vampires a little bit. Old school vampires.
Old school vampire.
Yeah. Do you like the old school vampires, or are you a Jacob and Twinkie vampire?
I like the old school ones because, like, back then they had, like, those crazy nails.
Yes, for
They were, like-
pointing.
Yes.
They were always like,
They're like, oh,
I want to
well,
song. I'm pointing over here. Yeah. I like to point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Do you like pointing?
I love pointing.
What do you point at?
I point at, like, I'm like, oh my God, look at him right there. Look
Oh,
at him.
yeah,
Look what
yeah,
he's
yeah.
doing. Like, I'm such a pointer and I get so much crap.
Well, who would give a lovely young woman like you crap for pointing? I mean, if you pointed at anything at me, I'd be like, yeah, point away, girl.
Thank you.
Unless you pointed and laughed, and then I'd be like, oh, come on. So where are you from?
I'm from here. I'm from the Valley. 818, what's up?
Sometimes I hear that when we walk into a club, right, Jeff?
Oh, yeah.
When we hear,
Here
come the players, they're so fine, 818, what's up?
Oh my God, that's amazing. Wait, what is this art over here?
It's a tattoo, girl. It's what men have on their bodies sometimes.
Wait, let me look at it. What? Let me show off your ink.
No, it goes all the way. You don't want to start down that road.
It's decapitated.
No, the story gets better as you move further up.
You know, it's actually Hebrew.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's Hebrew in its origin.
Really?
But it's become very English because of...
Well, it sounds a bit Downton Abbey, sort of. Abigail, how lovely to see you. Yeah. Which, of course, it is. Have you ever been to Downton Abbey?
I have not. I have not been to Downton Abbey.
Well, you sound a little bit Downton Abbey-ish to
little
me.
bit, yeah.
And I like the look that you're doing. It's a little bit like that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
A little Downton Abbey?
Yeah, do you watch it?
I don't at all. But I've heard it's amazing.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's about people's bottoms.
Yeah, it's about people's bottoms towards the end of the last century. Well, what do you watch on television then? Don't say this show, because that'd be a lie.
You know, I really watch Mad Men.
Mad Men, yes.
Mad Men.
Oh, yes. Old Hammy Hamster taking his shirt off.
Hammy Hamster.
Hammy
I
Hamster,
like
yeah.
that,
John Ham has been here many times. I feel I can call him the hamster.
The hamster?
Yeah.
The hamster. I like
And also,
it.
he does store things in his cheeks.
He does?
Yeah.
For later, for the winter.
Yeah. Do you have a pet hamster?
I don't. I have a child,
Oh,
not a puppy.
oh, okay. Yeah, go on, do it again.
I have a child,
Slower.
not a puppy.
Do you have a child but not a
Not a
puppy?
puppy.
You don't have dogs?
I don't have dogs.
Oh, it's just like having kids, except they're hairier.
Exactly. And you
Dogs
can just
are-
leave food out.
Yeah. Do you see, it kind of annoys me that when people say my dogs are my kids. I'm like, no, they're not. They're not your kids.
They're
They're
not.
your dogs.
Yeah.
You know, you love them. Of course, I love my dogs too. But, you know, you don't have to send them to college.
Nope.
Which that is.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm already thinking about
what
it.
age is your little one then?
5.5.
5. That's lovely. That's good age.
He just graduated from kindergarten.
Oh, graduated from
So,
kindergarten.
yes.
That's good, because
They had a-
you don't want them dropping out of kindergarten. What the hell? Graduated from kindergarten?
They had a kinder culmination, and it was so adorable. All of the kids got up front, and they all sang to the tune of New York, New York, I'm gonna be a part of it, first grade, and like, it was so amazing. So actually, my son made this bracelet
It's really lovely. And
for his graduation.
What could be more? This is LA we're talking about, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And was there a kale buffet afterwards for the parents?
There was.
Well, it's like Australia. There's so much, which I know you've visited.
I have.
Yeah.
Have you been to Australia?
Yeah. I
Are they
spent
big
6
Downton
months
Abbey
there.
fans down there?
Apparently so, yeah. It's like the second to top show out there as well.
Well,
so
what's the top show in Australia?
I don't know. I need to find out.
Probably Bruce and his Dingo. That's been #1 for years.
Yeah.
You like that show, right, Jeff?
Big fan of that one.
Bruce, we're very excited, and in the series, your character that you're playing against, you know, Master Bates, is still in prison.
Yes, he is.
Mr. Bates.
Freudian slip there.
Well, it depends if he's got a cell on his own or not, I guess.
And he's away from his wife.
Yeah.
So we won't say anything about that. He's currently locked up.
Do people try and get secrets of the story out of you when you meet them?
Yeah, it's a weird thing because people want to know, but then they don't want to know because
I
they
know.
really want to see it as well. So it's kind of like, tell me what happens. No, don't tell me. So it's quite nice because people, you know, they want to experience it for themselves.
Do
when
you
they watch
feel
it
you have a
and-
sense of power over people by knowing what they want to know?
Absolutely.
Well, then you should talk like a Bond villain. all
And have
the
a
time.
cat that I